Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Colorado N-Scaler. So I guess this is my first video, so why not make it a review of something? Alright, so this is the Kato SD40-2. It's the new release, and before we go on in the video, because I'm going to be showing some close-ups of the locomotive, like the white handrails, I painted those on. Those are not factory painted, as well as the MU hoses. I mean, that's just a simple, like, Sharpie touch-up thing. And then, yeah. Alright, so, I mean, this thing comes in the traditional Kato jewel box. Has some information on the back. If you want to pause the video, you can read that, because I'm not going to read it. Take too long. So, in traditional Kato fashion, this locomotive is, like, it's just, wow. It's got a ton of details. I mean, sure, it's not like a Broadway Limited or, like, scale trains, but it's a pretty impressive model in my opinion. So, I'm gonna go up and put it on the track. Let me do some close-up shots of all the detail. Alright. Alright. So, on the nose, on the pilot, whatever you call it. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. The tripod will like to work. Come on. There we go. Alright, so on the nose, you can see that we have some of those handrails. That tree is in the way. You know what? Alright, give me a minute. Still new to this YouTube thing. There we go. Much better. Alright, so you can see on the pilot, we have molded handrails. I mean, they look really good. The paint job is just absolutely... it's really good. That's all I can say about it. I mean, the majority of locomotives I own are Kato, and all of them just have really good paint schemes. So, you got the operating ditch lights. I think you can get them with DCC to actually flash, but since this is a DC layout only, I don't have enough money to afford DCC yet. They just will glow like the regular locomotives will. And then you got the headlight down here instead of up here, but that's actually a nice detail because they Santa Fe, so this is right after they had done like the headlight reworking thing. So they had moved the headlights down to the nose. So that's a nice prototype detail. Another prototype detail is the air conditioner and stuff like that. So that is that as the antennas, as the AC unit. Then we have the horns, which got moved back, which is a prototype detail. See the fans, I mean, they're just good. They're really good. And then, alright, move on to the truck detail. There's some people in the way. Here we go. Alright, so we have really nice truck detail. All molded in detail. There's not going to be any separately applied stuff. Like I said, this isn't Broadway Limited. This is just Kato. So we got that. No rotating bearing caps. Then other truck, it's probably pretty identical. Although we do, if I can get it to focus, it doesn't want to focus. No. Alright, it doesn't want to focus, but there's a lot of detail down there. Oh, well, yeah, now you can sort of see it. You don't really realize how much detail is on these locomotives until you actually go into detail. And you look at all the stuff that's there. So that's pretty much it for the exterior. I mean, I guess you have the back. You got the, where is it? There it is. Got the operating rear tail light with directional lighting. You got molded in grab irons, that side and that side. You have the coupler, you have some, you have a cut bar, detail. You have the MU hoses, and then you have the handrails, and it's basically the same on the other side. Only minor difference being that thing right there. I don't know what it is. Probably something to do with the engine. Yeah, that's basically it for the engine detail. And I should probably go into detail about the price. So I got this thing, I think, for around $100. It's the DC locomotive. And I think the Burlington Northern models are the same price. So, I mean, well, there's one interesting thing with the headlights. I'll show you guys when it's running. Because, I mean, can't turn on the headlights without it having power on the track. Speaking of, let's run it. So I assembled a little train before. And it's a sort of Santa Fe consist. Probably not something you would see in the 80s. Or whatever era you model. We'll do some run-bys. And then, yeah. Alright. It's got some powder. It's also pretty quiet. And it's pretty powerful. It's got the Kato 5-pole, so. Oh. It also starts a little bit slowly. Takes a little power to get it going. There we go. Pretty decent low speed. I mean, then again, my track isn't too clean, so that'll probably affect how slow speed goes, but it's a really nice model. And it looks fantastic on the track. And let's get it some more power. There it goes. Alright. Now to show you the headlight thing that I was talking about. So I just angle the camera this way. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I say what's going on with the headlight. I mean, it works, but I mean, this may just be a model, like a thing with the Santa Fe model, but the headlights, actually I'm not sure this is going to pick it up on camera, but yeah, actually it sort of picked it up. You can only really see the headlights from one direction. Like you have to be facing right forwards of the engine to actually see the headlights working, as opposed to like, here I can pull out an example, as opposed to like an ES44, or, yeah, we'll do the ES44. This is another Kato model, I'll do a review on it. But the ES44, you get some power, so you can see the headlights. You can see them from either back here and up front. With the Kato model, you have to be seeing it from, that's not gonna work. You have to see it from right ahead for it to work. But in my opinion, it's a great model. Would definitely recommend buying it. And yeah, that's about it. So, hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm looking forward to making more videos. See you later.